Good morning.
It is.
So we're talking about allowing, and that's the part that I've been struggling with lately. So think about what you want. You launch your desire. Trust and expect that it's coming.
Easy words. Trust.
Easy words.
Trust and allowing are the same thing.
So then do you just let go and just kind of wait for it to come, or should you be thinking about it every day? Or
Well, the thing is, the universe doesn't hear what you say. The universe hears what you mean. So since every subject is really two subjects, what is wanted in the absence of what is wanted, sometimes, let's say that the subject is you want more dollars, you want more money. And so you keep thinking about it. But since plenty of dollars are on one end of this stick and not enough are on the other, every time you pick up that stick, you activate it where it is. So if you've been feeling not enough dollars, then talking more about it just keeps active the vibration that you've already got going on. So what you want to do is find a way of talking about it in a softer way, in a way that has less momentum, in a more general way. So a good way to do that is to think about why you want to allow whatever it is that you want. Because the more specific you are, then the more you activate it right where it already is. So you want to find a different way of doing it. So you want to talk about specifics? You want to talk about a specific subject?
not really. I'm just looking for a different way of doing it. You hit the nail on the head. So should I be thinking about what I want in the morning when I'm driving to work?
See, here's the thing that is so interesting about this. It sounds like, because you are used to, we're going to be very gentle with you and and blunt at the same time. You are so accustomed to efforting in order to overcome your contradictory vibration that then when we start talking to you about these things, you want to do it with this too. So it seems logical, if you're going to set a goal and to think about it and to set target dates and to talk about how you're going to do it and to make lists of to-dos and to try to hold yourself away from your natural lazy instincts. Where what you're really wanting to do is first accept that you've already asked. Step one has already taken place. And step two has already taken place too, because Source has answered it, and what you want does already exist in a vibrational reality. Now, we know that's annoying. We wrote a whole book about that vortex. You were so kind to read it. Wave Esther's hand around. This is everything you want is right there. Just go in there where it is and get it. People began thinking, no one ever said it out loud, but Abraham, okay, I get it. Everything's in the vortex. I want my money to come out of the vortex into the bank. And so that's really what we're talking about here. We're talking about how you can move those thoughts into something that is tangible. So the way you do that is by understanding that you've already asked and that it is already vibrationally there, and that you have to find some way of creating a vibrational atmosphere, your point of attraction, that allows it to be realized by you. Sometimes as we project that thought to Esther, she starts to say, so that it can be revealed to you. That's not quite accurate, because it's always being revealed to you. The path of least resistance is always being offered to you. But if you're in a vibrational state of being or a mindset where you can't see it, then you don't realize it. So the key to allowing all of this is to create an atmosphere that helps you to realize it. Stay with us. You're really going to like this, because it's moving beyond anything that we've talked about before relative to this. So rather than goal setting, rather than deciding what I want and going out there and finding some way of getting it, we want you to understand that the path is always unfolding beneath your feet. In other words, the path is coming to you. You just have to be in the mindset that you realize the path. Does that sort of make sense to you? You have to be in a place where you can realize it. And so these ideas that come to you, that's part of that realization. Even the visualization that comes to you, even the imagination that comes to you, it's part of the unfolding of it, you see. And so you're so used to the tangible. You want to see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it. And we want you to too. But we want you to understand that everything, before it is vibrationally observable through your physical senses, it must be vibrationally observable to you through your emotional senses. So you have to feel it into being. And if you feel angst about it or uneasiness about it or fear about it, then you're holding yourself in resistance, and you're not going to see the path that will lead you to what you want. The path that's lighting up for you is leading you away from what you want, you see. So that's why we say, if you can be more general about it, more general about what you want, talking about what you want and why you want it, causes you to create a better vibrational atmosphere, and then things occur to you. Don't you know it? Haven't you had the experience where a good idea just occurred to you? It felt like it came out of nowhere. Well, it didn't come out of nowhere. It came out of Source Energy's awareness of who you are and what you want. Let's make it more clear. Source knows where you stand in relationship to everything you want, and knows many, many paths to help you to get to where you want to be. But we want to say that different. Rather than saying to get you to where you want to be, what we want to say is for you to be in a vibrational mindset that allows you to be aware of the path that is beneath your feet. It's the realization of the ideas, you see. And so what you all have been calling visualization and imagination are part of the manifestations that we're talking about. We're going too fast for you. We're going to start in a different place. You're going to get this. It'll be easy for you to understand. So step one is contrast causes you to ask. You put stuff in your vortex that hasn't manifested yet. It's annoying to you because you want it. You can't spend it yet. You can't sleep with it yet. You can't have fun with it yet. And so it's over there. Blah, blah, blah. So I want what's in the vortex to come into my human experience. So now I'm preparing myself for the realization of it. So what are the first evidences of the manifestation? The first manifestation, and we want to call it a manifestation because it's visceral, you can feel it, is the emotion that you feel. So when you feel calm, when you feel sure, when you feel excited, when you feel eager, when you feel anticipation, when you feel even hopeful, when you feel confident, those emotions are manifestations to let you know that you are in the vibrational vicinity of what you're asking for. And if you could maintain that, don't talk to others who can't see in your vortex, and don't beat the drum of what is. In other words, hold yourself in that expectant place as best you can. So those emotions are the first manifestations. Next manifestations are thoughts begin occurring to you. Ideas begin coming to you. Good ideas begin coming to you. Ideas that make you feel excited begin coming to you. Those are manifestations too. You actually see things in your mind's eye that begin coming to you. Your imagination kind of kicks into place. So can you feel the difference in what you were asking and in what we're telling you? Because for most humans who are so used to acting your way into what you want, pushing against the resistance that you've already set up, what we're encouraging you to do is to spend most of your time creating an environment that is conducive to you realizing, so that you are the receiver of the idea, so that you are the receiver of the vision, so that you are in the right place at the right time when somebody rendezvous with you. So first it's emotions, and then it's thoughts, and then it's visualization, and then it's people talking to you, and then it's people wanting to fund your project, and then. Never-ending support from all universal forces. You just have to prepare the atmosphere so that you can receive it, you see. Helpful? Yeah.